afterburners coming. He's at the 30. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Got a man, it's Thompson. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Out of the gun to give to the back. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Auburn. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking. You play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? You peek in the backfield and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost a race.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Finds his way up to the 24 before he goes out of bounds. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. The give out of the gun. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. After trying the running game on first down, they come to the line on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Gators! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Thompson. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on.
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. White going to attack through the air. Got his man down the middle. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Got it in the middle, it's Cobb. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The offense set for a first down play. He's looking to throw it. He's going to take off. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
These guys aren't human. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
Couldn't connect on that last play. Now 2nd and 10 from the 42. They're trying to get to him. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and trying.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Makes the grab inside the 30. Touchdown, Florida! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Thompson. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He leaves it with the back. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys, and I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion, and no surprise we saw just that in the first half today.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the 3rd quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Use the play fake, now to throw. Lets it fly. Got him, and nobody's close. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Gators will have it 1st and 10. They go to the ground. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that rep. Good coverage.
And it's caught inside the 15. He found his man and zipped it in there, and they've got a first down in the red zone at the 11. And the Gators have taken it inside the 20. The give from the gun. A run up the middle is stuck for no gain.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Gators! The mantra is finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this week. Another touchdown for this guy, and he's starting to get in a groove the way Terry Dean did when he set the single-game record with 7 touchdowns.
Another one. I mean, just putting up stats. This guy's finding the end zone, and he can do it all. Just showing it off left and right. When you play in such a physical league like the SEC, and but you got a guy like this that can get an extra first down and really keep those chains moving and score big plays and big touchdowns. Good luck stopping him.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid.
That's a good decision by the quarterback. I know that's not going to come up on the stat sheet, but you're in the pocket, nobody's open. Don't risk turning it over. Just throw it away.
Looking to throw on second down. This one's complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Tigers moving quickly to the line. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Still on his feet at the 45. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. To the ground, he's got it again. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. He makes the connection. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power, a 46-yarder from the left. And this one splits the uprights. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Oklahoma is down right now, and that's unusual for this program. Those fans in Norman expect excellence. Let's see if they can provide the spark this team needs. They're trailing by 11 to Georgia. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. From the gun, running back gets to give. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Throws to the wideout. And he fired a bullet in, but it's incomplete. The Gators will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make them.
And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Nothing's working right now in the pass game for this guy. This is the nightmare scenario. He's already been picked off 3 times. That one got swatted away. Lucky it wasn't another interception. This quarterback is not playing with a ton of confidence.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And how about this confidence in their field goal kicker? They're going to pat him on the butt and say, go and give us 3, big fella. And that is no good. And after the miss, it still takes 3 possessions to catch them. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. They'll start this drive with a pass. Trying to make magic on the scramble. The ball squirts free. The defense snatches it, and they're going the other way. Hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
He breaks a tackle. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. Got 3 on 1st down and 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. A strike downfield. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. The Tigers trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. From the gun to give, looking for room. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. They'll go to the ground. The Gators have enough for the 1st down.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that 1st down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. They're going to ride this running back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Leaves it with the running back. Fights off a defender. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. And they knocked him down, but he got past the line to gain. Woo, boy, his freshman quarterback has a hose. Did he sing that thing in there? And the Gators are on the move. Running back searching for a hole.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Getting some heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. The Gators headed quickly to the line.
Man, this is an offense that's going to find a way to generate explosive plays because of their playmakers at the skill spots. But how about the speed by this guy and his ability on third down to extend, scramble, and go get a big pickup and chunky yards for his offense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They want that clock to run. Found a little running room, and they get him stopped after a pickup of 6 to the 32. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching. Keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing that.
This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. They want to run it left here. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Gators are threatening in the red zone. They'll try to power their way ahead. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. And the Gators have it with a 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. Knocked off his feet, but not before he picks up 6 yards down to the 10.
And that's really nice offensively because you're in the red zone. You do have an opportunity to add to your lead here, but you're staying in bounds. I think the clock right now is the most important thing. How can we keep this thing ticking away? By going down in bounds, you're doing exactly that.
To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a... And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. So that was a lengthy 17-play drive, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away. Out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he... So he'll be stopped at the 15. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Got it set up on the outside. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on 1st down.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Here's a throw downfield late. And his 5th interception of the game. A miracle they haven't pulled him yet. Offense set on 1st down. Power football with the run. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Fires on the move. And that pass picked off. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35. 1st down for this offense. He wants to throw. They'll run the screen.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the 2nd level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
Just masterful working that sideline. Down for the catch. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. A little screen to the running back. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it again. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. After misfiring, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Beebe. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. With the catch, it's Beebe. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe. And how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it.
1st and goal, Auburn.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Now with the 1st and goal, let's see what Auburn's got cooking. He'll set up to throw. Took a shot as he threw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers!
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. Well, the offense ought to go buy a lottery ticket because that ball somehow bounced right back to them. They'll keep it.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Defense will take a timeout with 28 seconds left. The give on the inside. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the 1st down. The defense will take a timeout, 25 seconds left to play. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Going for it all. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown game. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Trying to get to him. And they got him. Didn't have much of a chance on that one, and a fitting way to put a capper on this game. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.